Welcome to Hear the Word. I'm Brother Tom, the High Priest. God ordained the Jews to have a high priest. After Jesus was betrayed, he was led to the house of Caiaphas the High Priest. Luke 22:54 says, "They took him and led him and brought him into the high priest's house." The Jewish leaders were envious of the attention Jesus got. Mark 15:10 says, "For he knew that the chief priests had delivered him for envy." Perhaps envy is a sin that you struggle with. No matter what Jesus did, he could never please the Jewish leaders. In our society, we have some who are labeled never Trumpers. Back then, they had some people you could label never Jesus. Caiaphas committed a great sin. In anguish, he rent his garment. Matthew 26:65. Then the high priest rent his clothes, saying, "He hath spoken blasphemy." Caiaphas broke a commandment of God. Leviticus 21:10. And he that is the high priest shall not uncover his head nor rend his clothes. When Caiaphas broke God's law, red flags should have gone off in the hearts and minds of those who saw it. We expect more of our religious leaders, and the failure of preachers like me only gives more ammunition to Satan to discredit Christianity. Caiaphas, the high priest, condemned Jesus, who was to become the eternal, supreme high priest the next Sunday. The rejecting of Jesus would bring complete destruction on the nation of Judah in the year AD 70. Sacrifices and the position of the high priest came to a halt. When Caiaphas died, if he did not repent and ask the Lord to save him before he died, he opened his eyes in torment like the rich man did. Luke 16:23, and in hell he lift up his eyes being in torments. Someday at the great white throne judgment, he will stand before Jesus and have his life reviewed. Revelation 20 verse 12, the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books according to their works. Jesus was condemned to have his flesh rent. He became the final sacrifice and high priest. You can go to him with your hurts because he loves you and understands your pain. Hebrews 4:15 says, "For we have not a high priest which cannot be touched with the feelings of our infirmities, but was in all points tempted like as we are, yet without sin. Let us therefore come boldly unto the throne of God, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need." Jesus came to the house of Caiaphas and was rejected. Is he welcome in your house? Will you take him into the houses of others? Blessings to you till next time. Bye for now.